Guys, it is freezing again in Florida today, which means that this is effectively a cold plunge. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm happy about that, but we'll see. All right, meditation complete. That was quite the session. Spent a lot of time, probably close to 20 minutes or so, all in all. But now it is time to do a little bit of reading, a little bit of journaling, and I'll keep you guys updated. How are you?
I'm good, bro.
Good. Let me get my headphones plugged in. How was your day? Great team meeting. The video is coming along well. We've got chapter 2 done. Let's go. I mean, there's obviously like always a little bit of touch-up work to do, but it feels good to start like having stuff actually complete on the videos. My goal is to plot out chapter number 5 and 6, and yeah, things are going really well. So time to get to work. Alright guys, all the client work is done. Yeah, apparently Florida gets these heat snaps and iguanas will literally freeze. Like their bodies will stop as if they were shedding a tail or something, and then they'll fall out of trees and crap, and then they'll come back to life, and boy is it cold. Holy. But yeah, client work's done and it is around 2 p.m. So now my only step left is to just work on my video for the day. See, on the skateboard, just taking a little break as I switch onto a big task, and also just thinking, again, because it's creative work that I do with the videos, so just getting my head right in the state of, okay, I'm plotting out B-roll. Here's kind of where the video's at so far, which, like I mentioned earlier on the team meeting, chapter 2 is almost done. I'd say it's like 90% complete. There's just very small revisions left, and we should be getting a chapter complete a day at this rate now. Potentially even 2 as we get more and more presets set up, which is really good. And yeah, looking real nice. As I mentioned, or actually it was in my journal, but I'm getting a lot better at video editing. Not to the point of like I'm cracked yet, where I'm just really good at doing stuff. I still have to get better hangs of, if I had to be self-critical, learning how to do keyframes and motion effects within the actual editing software is the only thing in Premiere that I'm pretty weak at. Outside of that, I'm really good at the audio cutting, sourcing clips, all that stuff. All of the earlier stages of the creative process, music, and also a lot more of the thinking end of just video curation. I still look at After Effects like it's a spaceship launch protocol, but luckily my editor doesn't, so he's doing a lot of heavy lifting there, and I'll probably go in after he's done the first few chapters, or maybe when I'm done all of the chapters, if I'm still ahead, and ask him to teach me, or even just like look at his work on After Effects, see what he's done, so that I can go and I can go and build a lot of the animations that he's doing myself as well, so we can just work double time. We're already working double time, but also double time on the animations. And it will also give me a better idea of what's possible with everything too. So very happy on that end. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's been, like I said, very interesting month, and I'm ready to also plan out the cash flow business for the agency, structuring what that looks like, getting clients on board, and doing that, I'm gonna be excited to also start bringing in active cash flow and income again, which this period of just going all in a level 3 business has been very transformative. However, I am also very excited to start making some money again. So all good there. The actual sitting of the stationary chair is a game changer. I'll go inside and show you guys. It's cold out here anyways. I didn't talk about this, but part of the inspiration for this was I was sitting in my chair the wrong way and it broke kinda. One of the bolts snapped, so that's no good. But if I were to go and head over here, oh crap, give me 1 second. I'll take my socks off, or my Crocs off. All right, going back in the room, and holy exposure, gonna blend in. Just this chair here has been insane, because I'm just, like, no movement. I don't know, I really like it. So that's super good. Gonna do a little bit more reading, and then maybe like 5 more minutes of reading, just whenever I'm a bit in a transitionary phase, just whip out a book, read a little bit, and yeah, I'll update you guys as I lock in on this next chapter. Again, like I said, the goal is to get 2 chapters done. So that is gonna be, if I can get that done today, a big day. And then also, yeah, all the goals will be 2 really big projects. And at the rate that I'm working at right now, I might be able to do maybe even some more. So I'll keep you guys. Post, man, that's all you have to do. All right, guys, a little bit of a unfortunate update, I'll say. My monitor here has got a rogue pixel stray that now exists. This is my only 240 hertz monitor. I actually don't even know how it happened, but hey, let's just say it adds some personality to the monitor. It's a little bit of flavor. Gonna continue trying to work on the 240, but I do have an 100 hertz monitor that only has like a little scratch. And then I also have an ultra wide that I don't actively use that I can maybe use, but those are both lower hertz. Yeah, we'll see how long I can survive with a racing stripe down the middle of my screen. Alright guys, we switched to the ultra wide. Honestly, the editing timeline looks a lot better. Yeah, we're gonna try it out. But honestly, just like looking in, I mean, maybe it's just like because it's new, but it looks pretty darn cool too. Like just like pulling up to the setup, seeing this, it's like wide. It looks wider in person, to be honest, but I really like it. It's only 75 hertz, which I have to kind of get used to because that's not good. But yeah, honestly, I need to lock in, get this initial chapter done, because I would have thought I'd have finished it by now. So yeah, I need to get that done, and then after that, I will go for my run, which the sun's starting to go down now, as you can kind of see through the door there. That's west. So yeah, need to lock in, get this done. But now I got an enhanced little workstation. So gonna get to it. Bang, bang, let's go. It is 5:45 in the PM, and as you guys can see here, we just pop over to Prelude, and boy, do the editing timelines look so much cooler. This is, sorry guys, give me a second. Where is it? Zoom in a bit so it takes up the full screen. All right, this is the timeline for the chapter number 5 that I have done. And yeah, this one has a really cool like call and response dynamic that I do on it. I'm super excited with this one. And yeah, I think it does a great transition for where I'm at in the story on the video. And now let me grab my task list. Do it with me live. We can point down. You can see the goals for today. I also resubmitted my YouTube tax info, but that's a pain I have to figure out later. Plot chapter 5. Boom. All right, super solid. There we go. Happy with that. And now it's time to go for a run. The sun's still kind of out, so I'll have enough time. Man, running with my hat and hoodie on makes me miss the cold. Feel it on your face while you run. This is probably one of my best runs recently. Just love the wind and the cold air. Holy, super nice. It's been a hot minute, boys, but we got the sauna back in the game. Yeah, just heating up, enjoying a nice evening, some good time to think. All right, guys, I just did a dip into the cold pool after a little warm shower, so I'm definitely awake again. Actually not sure what time it is. Let me run over here and tell you guys. It is 7:45, and I'm gonna be getting back into work to do the next chapter of my video, and then tune into kind of the nightly work session. But in the meantime, I'm actually gonna go here and make myself a nice little warm beverage. Thinking a tea and maybe some milk and honey. Yeah, and oh crap, we do not have milk. I guess I'm just gonna be having a tea with what remains, and that'll be what I have. But yeah, that's the update. Oh, I'm gonna be doing some reading as well before I get back into work, because that's something that I've been doing a lot more recently, and it's really good to be back. So you can't really see me. Maybe you can see stars in the sky, but it's really beautiful. It's an extremely clear night. There are no clouds out here. And Florida doesn't have much light pollution compared to at least where I'm from. And it means that you can see, maybe not the whole night sky, but a good chunk of it. like a very solid chunk of it to where just from my backyard, you can be pretty amazed. Every night you can see constellations, properly count them. It's quite beautiful. And yeah, I'm not gonna give you a rant when you can't see me, but just know you're missing out on this view. And yeah, just out here thinking before I get back in to do the rest of the work. All right, so it is 3:55, as you can see. Editing about to be done. Probably gonna be live around 4:45, but I'm gonna pass out as soon as this thing's done exporting, which will be after this clip's done. Good day. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and edit 3 chapters. I have a connect call with a guy that messaged me on Instagram, which I usually would never do, but I haven't done one in a while, so I was like, all right, whatever. See how that goes. And then, yeah, once I get those 3 more chapters done, I kind of made a vow to myself, like, just get this outline and draft done for this video, and then I can really begin to get back to business stuff and having a more balanced time split where I'm not just like pushing forward my individual videos. I have every part of the empire going. So yeah, that is the update.